Okay, this is curious. And I had to put on my man thrall friggin' outfit. You know, the harness that friggin' the women Amazons friggin' keep on the women planet to friggin' make their obedient men stay in line. That's some old Gene Roddenberry show. I friggin' saw it. Some future thing. Anyway, you know what? Nah. I'm not buying it. You're missing part of the argument, Derek. And the part of the argument said by the fat, aging, frigging ugly guy is that it is the fact that men and women have the same sexual urges. But with women and men, it's asymmetrical. See, women don't just have a sex drive. Sure, they can get sex whenever they want, but they don't want quantity. They can get all the quantity they want, and that just lowers their value. What they want is quality. Just like everything else in their life, it's about context. And you know why? Because all women, even radical lesbian feminism, friggin' radical feminist, negative feminism, friggin' positive feminism, either way, they all have the breeding instinct inherent in them. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole homosexuality thing, but basically, the deal is, you ever see women go, oh, that's so cute, oh, that's so neat, or oh, that's so hot, You know why? It's because the reproductive aspect of their biology, or what goes in them, and what might be, is going to come out of them. Even in proxy. So, the fact is that they are just as sexual. They're probably more sexual. They're more sexual than men because not only are they thinking about frigging sex, it's a context. It's a social context. Marriage, friggin' children, how they look, how they deal with other women. Now, some of this is true among men as well, but not to the greatest of degree. Living standards, cleanliness standards, everything that friggin' aspect of the female psyche, just like the male psyche, is centered around sex. And with women, the context of that is friggin' the home, the friggin' food, the motherly aspect, the wife aspect, even the daughter aspect. The little girls are being cute because that's practiced for when they hit puberty and they're being hot and sexy, or learning how to be hot and sexy for friggin' those little friggin' 4 to 5 years, depending on your culture and your time and your world. How to keep that tail friggin' safe. Not only how to keep that tail safe, but when to shake that tail to get the friggin' boys friggin' running to the yard. I seen it on some feminist posters. You know, my milkshake gets all the boys coming to the yard. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And why? Because every woman knows that friggin' that is the key to friggin' training your thrall. You know? They use that little friggin' coochie as a barter net. You know? Talk about friggin' men being friggin' exploitive of men. What about women? Women are the biggest exploiters of women. And older women friggin' exploit younger women for friggin' the men. It's true. You know, every aspect of a woman, it's almost like Zen. It's almost like with men, the glass is half full and rising. With women, the glass is half empty and draining. There's almost a psychological aspect to human sexuality that corresponds to the symbolism of our genitalia. You know? Or why would lesbians have toys that fit their anatomy when that don't really fit their sexuality? I mean, think about that one for a second. What's with all these phallic symbols? You know? What's with the chains and the restraints and the big freaking kickamabob thing I don't want to say, but you know what I'm talking about. The extra long friggin' swords that they use. There's a strap-ons, for Christ's sakes, live. What the hell's that about? It's that proxy friggin' men. You know, and what woman is friggin' dominant upon the other? That's what it is. You see? So, and that's how, even with bisexuals and lesbians, that's how friggin' the female biology, the need to breed, friggin' is an aspect of female sexuality. They're more sexual than we are. I mean, we're just about friggin', oh, okay, you know, I'd like to get some of that. They're all friggin' plotting a life course. Women are the ones that are more sexual, not the men. Believe it. Watch the videos again. Watch all the friggin' fights, the friggin' between the friggin' pro and friggin' anti-sex femmes. They're battling over the friggin' men or each other. You know, which is a proxy man anyway. Women are more sexual. I think women invented the freaking civilization. But they did it behind men. Just prodding and pushing and little subtle hints, you know, and freaking little looks. You know, they're all psychic. I don't believe in the supernatural, but I think they got two halves of their brains working. They all give each other those little looks. And if it wasn't for, and if women were really docile beasts, like freaking they make themselves out to be, friggin' we'd all be happy cavemen, friggin' running down to the friggin' lake, friggin' grabbing that booty while they're friggin' washing a friggin' radish or something. You know? I saw that on friggin' Quest for Fire. That was a great movie. You know? Anyway. Yeah, it was Quest for Fire. Okay. But, yeah, that's it. You know? Look through any magazine, anything. Women are more sexual. And you watch if friggin' this doesn't get a rise out of somebody. Because that's the last thing they want to admit. Is that they're the ones that are really driving the wheels of creation. Not the men. We're just along for the ride. Watch. Bad thrall! Bad thrall! Oh, You're not going to talk like that. You're a bad throw. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're on to you. Yes, we are.